Here's an update on Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who still sits in an El Salvador prison despite having committed no crime. Abrego Garcia was sent to El Salvador due to what the administration called a clerical error. The Supreme Court ordered the White House to facilitate Abrego Garcia's return to the U.S. The White House claims they are powerless to order El Salvador to release him. This morning, Trump met with El Salvador President Nayib Bukele. At the meeting, Trump did not press for Abrego Garcia's release, and Attorney General Pam Bondi falsely claimed that Abrego Garcia had no right to be in the U.S. Abrego Garcia is a legal resident with a court order preventing him from being sent back to El Salvador. When asked by a reporter if he would return Abrego Garcia to the U.S., the president of El Salvador said the question was preposterous. He said he can't return terrorists to the U.S. and he won't release them into his country. Sadly, no reporter asked the obvious question, which is, what court determined Abrego Garcia is a terrorist? The answer is no court. He's never been charged with a crime or received due process. Trump was caught on a hot mic before the interview telling the president of El Salvador to build more prisons because Trump wants to look into sending, quote, homegrowns, meaning U.S.-born citizens, to be housed in foreign prisons. Is Trump planning to set up a system of gulags where American citizens can be held indefinitely without due process? At this point, I wonder, how could any Trump supporter who's not an avowed Nazi still support Trump? Is it possible they're not getting the same information I'm getting? I checked Fox News Online to see how they covered this morning's meeting. Here's what the Fox report included. Bukele telling Trump how to end crime by imprisoning huge numbers of people. The article also included Trump asking Bukele, do you allow men to box women? Bukele, no, that's violence. Trump, we have people that fight to the death because they think men should be able to play in women's sports. That's it. That's all Fox News reported from the meeting this morning between Trump and the president of El Salvador. No mention of Abrego Garcia's unjust, illegal imprisonment at the hands of the Trump administration. At the end of the article, the reporter asked for tips from readers. I wrote the Fox reporter and mentioned she might want to include some of the facts about the Abrego Garcia case that I've mentioned above. And regarding the claims that the administration is completely powerless to do anything to help bring Abrego Garcia back, I wrote, Trump's claim of total impotence is surprising considering the president is, as he constantly reminds us, the greatest deal maker of all time. Is it possible that the greatest deal maker of all time is flummoxed when it comes to how to make a deal with the leader of a tiny country like El Salvador? The horrifying clerical error is being used in a very planned out way. It's being used to silence anyone who is thinking about disagreeing with the president. People have been asking what April 19th is about and where to protest. I'll have more specific information on times, places, and events soon. But until then, we have a rallying cry. And that rallying cry is, free Abrego Garcia. I'll be in touch soon.